Good day and welcome to SPINPRO17.com and the SPINPRO17 Matrix Calculator. Today we're going to give you a brief tutorial on just how simple and easy it is to use the state-of-the-art algorithm-based matrix calculator and allow you to make hundreds if not thousands of dollars per week and certainly per month. This calculator is totally amazing, using the matrix formula which is incorporated into the calculator, giving you a specific 5 sequential numbers attached to each number of the wheel, and once used properly you can literally win every single spin by turning every losing spin into a winning spin with a profit that you set from the get-go. So take a quick look and see exactly how this can make a difference and truly give you the consistency and certainly give you the profitability that you not only deserve but you truly desire. Okay, we're going to begin by showing you a quick little brief synopsis on how the calculator is used. First of all, it's based on the units, and if you're using $1 or more increments as your minimum bet, certainly it's going to be dollars that you're going to put in the bankroll column, which is right here. And for this demonstration, we're going to use $1 base bets. If you're going to use less than $1 base bets, obviously you're going to use the unit amounts corresponding to that. So if it's 50 cents and you need 1,000 units, it's a minimum of $500. So we're going to use $1,000 as our base bet, and we're going to show you just how simple it is. This calculator, excuse me, will turn every single investment into a winning investment on proposition once you have a win. For this demonstration, we're going to use a base adjusted desired target profit per investment. We're going to make this $4, okay? And this is the thing, we advise everyone not to write down what's in the invest column, even though most of it is going to be common and you're going to see it consistently. And that's because, one, it all hinges upon what you put in this column, okay? In the desired target profit. If you use 2, the invest amounts could be different. And certainly as you go down in the calculator, based on how much you have won and what your bankroll is, if you have exceeded that, these numbers later on are going to change from what they are up top. Now we're just going to use one specific system here, and we have 4 different systems, which are very, very powerful. We believe the first system is truly the most amazing system. And this is just one of our systems that we're using, which is the quad. And hopefully even as a member, you use this quad. There's no reason whatsoever, no reasonable doubt, that you should not make at least a minimum of $100 an hour in less than 30 minutes or even less than that. But certainly within 30 minutes, you should be able to cross $100 an hour. Okay, so if you're doing $100 in 30 minutes, therefore you're making $200 an hour. And you play for 3 hours a day, you're going to clear $600 a day, which is about $18,000 a month. And obviously that's not a wise move to make that kind of money, so you can avoid any casino shutting you down or freezing you. I know there are questions about, hey, and even though we can't prove this, we don't want to try to prove that. There's a lot of people out there saying, hey, systems don't work because the wheels can track you and all that stuff. Not with our matrix sequence, because the wheel does not know where you're going next. So when you have a miss, it's not because the wheel is tracking you. It's because it's just naturally random number generation. So we're going to start here. We're going to get to a wheel, open it up, and we're going to just show you one system and how we're using this, obviously for proprietary reasons, because this is a public video. We're going to have to blow out the sequence of numbers. So even though we're going to put it on the board, we're going to have to blur it out so it's fair to the people who are paying for it, that the world is not seeing that without paying for it. Okay, and certainly it is well worth the money and well worth the subscription, and this is only one of the 4 systems that we have. In fact, I think this is the least powerful of the systems. And if this can show you that we're going to clear $50 even within the first 30 minutes, certainly as the least powerful system, imagine what the others can do. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to force a spin. Okay, and again, once you become a member, you're going to have all of the rules. We're going to have training videos. We even have a PDF trading tutorial to show you exactly what to do in certain situations, and it should be pretty easy. So for this demonstration, again, the number is 24. What we're going to do is we're going to use base odds of 8 to 1. Okay. And again, being a member, this will all be explained to you perfect, but this being a public video gives you an idea that no matter how you look at it, the profits that you're going to make in a short period of time is going to be well worth it. The time is 3:23. Okay, so we're going to look at how long it took us to get from $1,000. We want to get to a minimum of 50 bucks. Okay, here we go. So your number is 24. Obviously, it's going to spit up some sequential numbers here. Okay, and we're going to start off with exactly that. Our first bet is a miss. We're going to win every single spin. We're going to turn every single spin into a profit as we go along. Watch and you'll see. Second bet. And there we go. Had another miss. And we're even not missing. Actually, you know what? In some ways, it's really better, believe it or not. If you have a few misses early when you do hit, it's actually much better than actually. I know people say, hey, what's better than winning? Well, it's great. You can win the first time, you'll be ahead. But one thing that you are guaranteed is once you have 5 or 6 misses and you have a hit, or however long it takes, you're guaranteed to make your target. And that's what we're all about. It's about making our targets. This is very important that we do that, because once you make your target, you're able to get off the wheel, take a break, come back, and slice away right again. So we're going to continue moving forward, and we'll show you exactly what's going to happen here. We're moving right along. Based on the sequence of numbers that we put out there. And we're following the calculator, by the way. It's telling us exactly what we need to put out there. We're watching the time. I know we're awfully quiet and things are moving. And you're going to see exactly what's going to happen very shortly. Okay, we're coming up on a potential blowout here. And starting to look pretty decent. Again, you know, the funny thing is, because this is a demonstration video for proprietary reasons, we can't display the numbers. We really truly wish you did. Hold on. And again, this is the fourth of our methods. Okay, so that just gives you an idea. If the others are more powerful, and this does the job that we expected it's going to do very shortly, then that alone should tell you exactly what's going down. Okay, that, you know, if the weakest link is producing a serious return, what is the bigger link going to do? Well, you'll see. And the fun thing about it is this thing's going to blow, and you know the fact that you have the bankroll to sustain the runs is going to be beneficial to you. Of course, if you're going to be using $1 stakes or higher, it's not going to be much of a problem. And there are times, you know, a lot of times you're going to hit early. And again, these numbers, if you're missing, it's just sequential numbers that we have that is there. I mean, we're just using, you know, single numbers, but there's, again, you can go 10 or 12 or 15 spins, and the only thing is you're not hitting because it's just naturally random. It's not because it's tracking you. It doesn't know where you're going. In fact, you don't even know where you're going from this actual video because we blurred it. But it's going to do its job, and there's nothing that the wheel can do about it. Nothing whatsoever. You are going to clear a significant profit in a very short period of time. And we're going to actually show you the time when you do have your hit and what your profit is. Oh, it looks like the returns are going to be pretty sweet here. Yep, we had our hit. Okay, I'm going to show you the bankroll now. Now we're going to show you the time. Again, we don't mind. You have the bankroll to do it, and we don't mind missing early or missing quite a few because you have the bankroll to sustain it. Now, we started at, let's look at the time, 3:23. It is 3:33 right now. Okay, I want to just show you, I want to draw a reference to something here. It's 3:33 right now, so we've played for only 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, I just want to show you something here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You had 21 spins in 10 minutes. Now, you asked for a profit of $4 per spin, as seen here. Okay, I want to just illustrate that. You asked for $4 a spin, and you had 21 spins. You have won all 21 spins. Yes, you did. Okay, you had a total, now that you remember that, you've started at 3:23 and you ended at 3:33. So you had 10 minutes of play. You asked for $4 a spin. You've won every spin. You thought you lost these, but you didn't. You turned them all into winners. not only did you get back the $2 and $2, your 4, your 5, your 6, your 8, and all that kind of stuff. And these numbers would actually change if you had hits in between. This is just now, and it's only based on the $4. But in 21 spins, 21 times 4, okay, is $84. Now, in 21 spins, you've made $4 for each spin. Each one of these became a win, and you got back 4. Okay? Win and 4, win and 4, win and 4, win and 4. Each one of these, all of them. You've gotten all your money back, plus you asked for $4 profit. Okay? And we want to just show you this right here and right now. In 10 minutes, you had 21 spins. You asked for $4 and per spin, which gives you a total of, you should have a total of $84. With a $1,000 bankroll in 10 minutes, you're at $89. You've exceeded by 4, or actually by 5. You've exceeded your bankroll, your target, by $5. You have won all 21 spins. You have gotten every single dollar you've put out, plus the $4 that you asked for as a profit on each spin. And this is why we said it didn't matter if you hit early or you hit late. We're gonna hit. And this so happens that these sequences that we used, we had to go through 4 sequences. It's just one of those streaks or those sessions. But you're $89 ahead in 10 minutes. What do you think you're gonna make in a half hour? Of course you're gonna cross $100 in a half hour. Even if you didn't have to go this deep, you made your targets and you came back, surely you're going to make at least $50 or more in a half hour because of how long you're going to be playing and spin wise. Okay, we reeled off 20 spins in 10 minutes. Okay, so even if you were to win or hit early, you still would be in the same position going into 2 separate sessions. So at $89 in 10 minutes, you can even call it $80 in 10 minutes. You can call it $50 in 10 minutes. You're going to be making $100 an hour, hands down. This is the power of the matrix calculator. And the funny thing about all of this is, we won't say the weaker of our systems, but this is the 4th system. This is not the most powerful system. And if this can do what this just did, there's no stopping the profits that you can make. Certainly, if you want to make $100 to $200 a day, you made $89 in 10 minutes. Think you can make a couple of $100 in an entire day. So go out there, get the matrix calculator. It's all you need, and all you need is an hour a day. You can literally change your entire life, but you must have a bankroll. Now this $1,000 represents $1,000 because the minimum bet we're using is $1. Okay, if you were using 50 cents, for instance, you still need a minimum of 1,000 units, and 1,000 units would be $500. Okay. If you're going to be using less than that and you have a casino, then that's fine. You just got to have a minimum of 1,000 units or more. And the difference is going to be because of the amount your money you're using. I mean, if you're using $1 increments, $1 base bets, and your bankroll is 1,000 units or more, then obviously we say you make a target of 10 units, then you close the wheel and you come back in a few minutes. That's fine. That's $10. If you're using 50 cents and you have your 10 units, then you have to think about what that's giving you. That's only giving you $5. Okay, so you're not going to make the same as a person that's using $1 base bets. So what you need to think is, well, if I'm using $1 base bets and my target is 10 units, if I'm using 50 cents, my target should be 20 units. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're using 25 cents bets, then obviously it's not going to be 20 units, but it's going to be, actually it's going to be double, right? You have a $1 units, you have to make a $10 target. You have 50-cent units, that means you're going to have to make a $20 target. And so forth. So if you're going to use 25 cents, certainly I think the target you should go after is a minimum of, I'd say 40 units. 35 or 40 units will give you that $10. But you don't want to stretch it because you're going to be staying online or on the wheel for too long and having too many spins. You want to get in and get out as soon as you can. And again, we can use the same process and show you again, starting with the same bankroll. We're going to pause, we're going to close the wheel, open it up, and show you with this exact same system how we're going to pull this off. And even, you know, in that situation, we can actually, you know, use various systems, either one of the four, and do the same damage. Okay, so we're going to close the wheel, start it back up again, and we're going to crank one more shot, and we're going to show you again how we're going to even take that 1,000 that we started with, that's 89, and turn it into another 20, 30, or $40 within 10 minutes. Okay, apparently we were wrong. We thought we were at 1,089. We're at 1,093. So we actually made $93 in 10 minutes. So we're going to start a new time here. Okay, 340, not a problem, with 1,093. So we're going to say 1,093, and we're going to start at 341, and we're going to put in 8 to 1 odds. Tell you what, we're going to set our target at $7. Watch the difference and watch what happens. Okay, so we're going. Okay, so our first number is, obviously it's 10, and we have to start off that way. And again, for proprietary reasons, we really can't show you the entire sequence, but certainly we know where we're going. Okay, so our first bet was 4. I'm going to put that in here. Our next one is going to be increased, of course. Okay, moving right along. We'll see how quick we're going to get from 1,093, what it's going to be in about 5 minutes or so. Go in there. Lock and load it. It was 252. Let's take a look at your bankroll. Okay. We've asked for $7 a spin as our profit. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 sixes of 42. Our bankroll should be, we started at 190, 1093. So let's look at that. Okay. And we had, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 of 42. So we should have a profit of $1,035. That's what we should have. We have $12.55. So folks, in 26 minutes of recording in this actual video demonstration, we've made $255 in 26 minutes. That's $255 in a half hour. What do you think you can make an hour? If we were to double this, that's $500 an hour. Does your job pay you even $100 an hour? We're talking about $500 an hour. And that's just with our fourth system. So again, we asked for $7 to spend. We got back our $4 plus 7. So that became a win. We got back our 8 plus a 7. We got back 12 plus a 7, to 16 plus a 7, to 22, to 28, and so forth. So we had 7 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spins. We won that and $7, which we asked for. Won that and $7 we asked for. Won that and $7 we asked for. We started with 1,093, and we started at, and it only took us. We can actually look back at the time. Little to say, we've only been on recording for 20-something minutes. And if you take 20-something minutes, in less than 30 minutes, and you're ahead, $255. Again, we reiterate this 100 times. You're making more than $100 an hour. You've done $255 in less than 30 minutes, which means in 1 hour, there's a very big possibility that you're obviously going to be over 300. If your job is paying you 100 or more, or 200 or $300 an hour, you certainly don't need roulette, but you have to be at work 8 hours a day. We just made $255 in 15 or 20 minutes of play. Of course, you would have been taking your breaks, ideal situation, but this is fine. This is good money. $200, 30 minutes, or $255 in 30 minutes. That's fine. If I can go out here and not myself, but anyone can go out there and reel off $200, 30 minutes a day. You're talking about $6,000 a month for 30 minutes of your day. Folks, there's only one answer. SPINPRO17.com, the matrix calculator. You will see the difference it makes and how good you feel having the consistency you truly, truly desire and actually making the profits that you truly deserve. Good luck, and we hope to see you on the other side. Come join us at SPINPRO17.com.